Hello, welcome to this presentation about studying abroad for engineering majors. My name is Elizabeth. I am one of the academic counselors within the Office of Academic and Student Affairs, and I'm going to be your tour guide for this presentation. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's first off imagine a time where this pandemic is over and we are able to travel freely again. Studying abroad is a great opportunity for that, so this presentation will give you an overview of what that looks like for your major. Okay, so just a quick overview of what this presentation is going to entail. Pretty much it's going to cover why study abroad, the types of programs, as well as sample programs so that you can see firsthand what students have gone on in the past. So let's move on to why study abroad. Of course, there are many reasons to do so, and I have a list of 10 reasons why on this sheet, but a couple that I'm going to go over very quickly. Enhancing your career opportunities. So for this one, keeping in mind that with some study abroad opportunities, you're able to do internships, you're able to conduct some research, and this is all stuff that's going to work to your benefit in terms of your future career opportunities. You can make the connections with those individuals from where you're studying abroad, and that will allow you to then bring that experience back and put that on your resume so that you can show future employers or other internship opportunity sites that you will eventually go into. So that's one of the big ones. Another one is making academic progress. A big misconception is that studying abroad will not allow you to make academic progress, and instead it's more of a waste to where you are traveling and enjoying that time, but you're not able to get anything of it in terms of academic progress. That is not the case. A lot of the programs that we have, pretty much every program, there's a course that you can get out of it, whether it's a GE, you can fulfill major requirements, minor requirements if you have a minor, or other such courses that you need to fulfill your degree requirements. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. You are definitely able to get things done while you're studying abroad and also travel and experience that leisure as well. Another one is boosting your confidence and independence. This is a time for you to be able to go somewhere out of your comfort zone for the most part. You're able to experience that different culture and better understand yourself and your independence. You will still be surrounded with other individuals who you'll be working with on a day-to-day basis, but this will allow you to learn more about yourself and bring that back into your other endeavors once you come back to UCLA and beyond. So those are a few of the reasons, and of course there are various other ones as well. So now we're going to quickly go into program types. So this is going to be an overview of the different types of programs that we offer here at UCLA, and you're welcome to further explore at a later time. But this is a program comparison overview that I just want to briefly explain to you. So there are three different types of programs: the UCLA Summer Travel Study, UCEAP, and non-UC programs. So just to keep in mind, UCLA Summer Travel Study, you can see in the name, it's a summer-only program. These are courses taught by UCLA faculty. Majority are UCLA students who are also attending with you. There is financial aid offered by UCLA, and the term abroad is summer, and credit earned is UCLA credit. So the core courses that you get at UCLA, you would earn through this program as well. UCEAP are host country instructors, so those from that host country that you're going to, they will have their own separate instructors. You will be with other UC students, host students, as well as international students. Financial aid is also available for this type of program, and you will be getting UC credit, and it's more of a year-round program, so you can do summer, you can do fall, winter, spring quarter, or a full year-long program, which that year-long program may be a little more difficult, but it's something you can definitely still look into. And then the last option is the non-UC programs. So this one, as you can see on the screen, there's not as much information. These ones are a little trickier. It's still something you can definitely look into, but the courses are taught by, it basically could vary, a number of different individuals. Courses are with varies of students, so it could be UC students potentially, but not necessarily all the time. There's no financial aid for these non-UC programs. The terms abroad may also vary, and typically what you get back are transfer units. So with this one, you're not exactly positive if you're going to be getting a course that's going to transfer over. So it's something to definitely keep in mind, but these are the three types of programs that we offer within UCLA. And just to summarize a little bit of these program options. So like I said, there's multiple types of programs to study abroad: the Summer Travel Study, UCEAP, and non-UC programs. UCLA financial aid is available for the Summer Travel Study and the UCEAP programs, but not the non-UC programs. You will automatically receive units and grades which factor into the GPA through UCLA Summer Travel Study and UCEAP, which is awesome. You get those requirements into your degree requirements and you can move forward from that. And credit is possible for degree requirements, including GEs, your minor, your major, or other courses that you may need to fulfill. So that's awesome. You can move towards that academic progress as well. So these are all great options and definitely things I would recommend looking into once you decide you want to look into studying abroad. Now we're going to go into when the best time to study abroad is for engineering majors. Of course, this is greatly going to vary depending on your specific major, but overall, for most engineering majors, this is what it looks like. Summer of most years are typically really great. Typically, students will go the summer of their first or second year because the third and fourth year summers typically hold internship opportunities for them, or that's where you're looking into doing those kind of things. So summers of any year are awesome, but we usually see students doing it their first or second year. In general, within the first 2 years for most majors is also a great option. So if you're considering wanting to go abroad during a quarter, so not the summer, but the actual academic year, that's also an option, but mostly within the first 2 years. Again, it will vary depending on your major. Typically, fall quarters make the most sense because spring semesters are what typically are used for study abroad programs, but we're on the quarter system. So if you take a spring option, you're gone for winter and spring quarter. So it's something to keep in mind. And then another opportunity that you can look into is finding equivalent courses to your math, your physics, or your chemistry. Those are the courses you're completing within your first 2 years. So those are great alternatives that you can take abroad. And a lot of programs do have those courses. So it's just about finding them and finding the right program for you. So just a quick overview of how and when is the best time to study abroad for an engineering student. And now we'll move into sample programs, which these are programs that students typically have gone on as engineering students, and they're great options for you as well. The first program is a newer program for us. It's the UCLA Summer Travel Study in Limassol, Cyprus, and it's about a 5-week program. It's geared towards material science courses. So whether you're a material science major or you're doing a technical breadth in material science, which, just to give a quick explanation, technical breadth is a requirement we have for engineering students. It's 3 courses that you take apart from your major. So if you're a material science student, you probably wouldn't be doing a tech breadth in material science, but if you're a chemical engineering student, you could do a tech breadth in material science. So it's 3 courses you take in that one area. So this is a program that you'd want to consider if you're interested in taking material science courses. So it's still in the works, but you may get an elective out of it, a tech breadth course, or a GE. Or a variation of the few of those that are listed. So this is a great program and a great option, and it's a summer travel study, so the UCLA professors will be going with you. Another option is going to be in Denmark. So this one is less of an engineering heavy option, but it's definitely a great one to get GEs done. So again, it's in Denmark, about 4 weeks, and these courses are actually very popular for students to take here at UCLA as well. So Scandinavian 60W and Scandinavian 143C, Intro to Nordic Cinema, and Scandinavian Crime Literature. So you can take these courses and also accomplish GEs here at UCLA. So you can potentially get your Writing 2 requirement out of the way, or a Literary and Cultural Analysis GE. So this is a great option if you're interested in going to Denmark and want to still get course requirements completed. You can look into this summer travel study. The next one is going to be UC EAP programs. If you're interested in these are the ones that are available fall, winter, spring, summer, or year-long programs. So these are definitely ones to look into as well, and these are the sample programs that students have gone on in the past. So this first one, which is a very popular one, is the Summer Physics at the University of Glasgow. So this one is from June to August. You would get your Physics 1A, B, and C out of the way. As you can see on the screen, it does say engineering caution, and basically at this point, one thing to keep in mind if you're interested in this one, make sure you are committing to it. The reason we say caution is because if you decide that you're no longer going to complete this summer program, you may fall behind in your physics if you didn't take any during your first year. So it's something you want to make sure you're committing to if you are interested in this program. So highlights for this program, you can complete the full series in one summer and also explore Scotland on the weekends. And always keep in mind of the requisites for the courses so that you ensure that you can actually take these courses abroad. Another program and another popular one is at National University of Singapore. So this one can be in fall, spring, or year-long program. You can fulfill major requirements, minor requirements, GE requirements, or tech breadth. The highlight of this program is there's opportunities for research-based unpaid internships arranged on site. So it's something you can look into. So you can not only get courses done, but you can also get research done as well if that's something you're interested in. As you can see on the screen, there are different types of courses based on the different majors within engineering. So if you're interested in Singapore and want to look into the courses, as you can see, there are some civil courses, some chemical engineering courses, electrical courses. So there's a little bit for the different types of majors. So this is something to definitely consider. Following this one is Lund University in Sweden. This one is a very popular program. Lund is highly known for having engineering courses. So same thing, you have the option to study abroad at a different time frame depending on what you're looking for. You can get major, minor, GEs, and tech breaths done. The highlight, it's a college town where you can get involved with the local. So if you're looking for something that you're gonna get courses out of, but also kind of a college town feel so that you're still incorporating that into your schedule and incorporating that into your lifestyle, this is a great option for you. And as you can see on the screen, there are different areas, so bioengineering courses, chemical engineering courses, civil courses. So there's something for a couple of the different majors and something that you can definitely pull from this experience. You can choose to take an engineering course and also take a GE, so those are options for you as well. The following program is the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. So this one is a great option. Again, getting major requirements, minor requirements, GEs, or tech breath done. The highlight is that you can take courses with local students in English. So if you have a concern about wanting to go somewhere but not having to learn the language, this is a great option because you can take the courses in English. So that's something that you can definitely do with this program. Sample courses, again, there's some chemical, some civil, some electrical. So it definitely depends on what you're looking for, what type of courses you're looking to get done. The following program is also one where you can take courses with local students in English. So a little bit of a different feel, it's Seoul National University. So again, minor requirements, major requirements, Gs and tech breaths, and learning with students in English. There's some biochem in there, some civil, some computer science. So this is a big one that has more of the computer science courses. So this is also an option for a UC EAP program that you can take amongst the other ones that are out there. Of course, there are many other programs that you can look into. These are just a snapshot of a few that we offer at UCLA and some of the ones that students have gone on. You can definitely consider others if you're interested as well. You can definitely decide on your study abroad experience based on the type of courses that are offered or the location that you're looking for. So those are all things to consider when looking into the study abroad option. This next screen is going to be the information about the UCLA Study Abroad office. So with them, you can definitely explore what it looks like to study abroad, what types of areas are out there amongst the ones that we presented in this presentation, as well as others. They are a great resource for you to better understand what you're looking for within that study abroad process. Also, another place to consider is the Office of Academic and Student Affairs, which is the office that I work in. We can help you when it comes to looking into what types of classes you can take abroad. So for instance, we can look over your degree requirements and when is the best time for you to study abroad. So whether you're a first-year student or going into the later years, we can make that course plan for you and help you understand when it's going to make the most sense for it. Once you figure that out, you can also go to the International Education Office to talk with the study abroad advisors. That way you can better understand what programs are right for you. So I have both of these areas of information on here for you. We're happy to help. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you, and please feel free to reach out with any questions that you have, whether it's to the Office of Academic and Student Affairs or whether it's to the International Education Office. We're here to help you better understand how to study abroad and what that looks like for you. Thank you. Have a good one.